Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About Scam. If you're new here, this is a series where I rewatch episodes of Scam and then break them down scene by scene and just discuss. So for today's podcast, I'm going to be talking about SKAM France Season 2, Episode 2. So let's get into it. Recap. So Charles is talking Manon because she owes him a date, and then she agrees to it, and the end of the last episode. So that's basically it. Okay, so Episode 2 is kind of different from how it starts. It opens up in OG Scam. In OG Scam, let me just say this one first. So Manon and Emma are in the classroom, and Manon asks Emma about Jan, right? And she suggests Emma go on Tinder and start dating other people. So in OG Scam, this was totally different, and it made more sense because it opened up with Nora in the hallway of school, right? And some girls approach and say, oh, is Jonas from whatever, is he single? Is he still dating that Ava girl? And Nora is like, no, what? So Nora is like thinking, Ava still likes Jonas. Maybe I should like suggest dating or sites for her or some. But this kind of happens randomly, I think, in SKAM France. Because Manon just like, she's out of nowhere asks about Jan and all that. Maybe it makes sense because in the last episode, Manon noticed that Emma was trying to get a hold of Jan, right? She was like, oh my god, why isn't he picking up his phone? Like, what the heck? She was like stressing about him. So maybe that's where that kind of continued or whatever. Maybe that makes sense. Does that make sense? Whatever, right? So yeah, Manon is suggesting that Emma go on Tinder and find a dude. How about a cat? Maybe we should take a break from dating, because like, remember how that turned out like a year ago? That was pretty shit, right? So how about we just get a cat for a while? So we just become like a cat person, right? Or a dog. We can get a dog. Or, I don't know, adopt a chinchilla or something. And Emma is like, why don't we even talk about your love life, man? And it's like, do you have one? And then Man's like, she avoids the question. Next scene is like really weird. This scene is like the weirdest of so far. This scene starts off with Ingrid saying hi to Daphne, all cheerily. She's like, oh my god, Daphne! Because the last time we saw them together, Ingrid was just giving her the stink eye, right? And they totally did not look like friends. So what changed? I do not remember them ever becoming close in that last episode. Maybe they did and I just like skipped over it. Okay, and then we see Luca and he's making out with what's her face? Sarah. Her name is Sarah. I keep forgetting. And then out of nowhere, they start talking about Jan and his amazing tongue. And, you know, something about this part is so funny, because the girls are like checking him out, you know, because of what happened, right? Like with his tongue and all that. And it's so weird. He's just walking. Everyone's like, girls are like, hell yeah, Jan. And yeah, and then he comes up to them and he mentions how hungry he is. And I just burst out laughing. That was pretty good, SKAM France. That was a good one. That was funny. And the girls are just like, you want to get to class? Yep, kid, yep, let's go. And Yana's just like standing there. That was so good. Okay, thank you for that, SKAM France. That was amazing. And then Emma is just noticeably, she's upset about Jan being with other girls. She's like, oh my god, the guy who I broke up with is dating other people? This can't happen. This cannot be. Okay, and now they all awkwardly leave, and now it's Smeckrity. It's the next day. And Emma is deciding to sign up for Tinder. And Emma wants Manon to go with her. But yeah, Manon can't go because she has a hot date with Charles. But they don't know that, right? She lies and says it's Mikkel's birthday, so she can't go. And yeah, Emma's like, oh, that sucks. I love that jacket that Daphne's wearing in this scene, but it looks amazing. Okay, and the boots, the gray boots. Let's move on. It's Friday, and Manon is getting ready for her date. And so I want to discuss this for a second, for like an hour, because it's super different from the original. Okay, so Nora in the original is trying to make herself look like meh. You know, she puts on like a sweater and she's not wearing makeup and no lipstick. Yeah, that's what she's trying to do. It's obvious that's what she's trying to do. But in this one, she doesn't really try. She got a face full of makeup. Lipstick is just like professionally applied. She's gorgeous. I feel like it made more sense, OG, right? She was trying to make herself look unappealing, so William would like fuck off, right? But this one's just like, she doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't care. With the lipstick metaphor, I always hear that, see that in comments about Nora's lipstick and how it's like a metaphor for her barriers or whatever, putting on a mask, and then like disappears when she kisses William in that episode. But I just thought they took the lipstick off because they didn't want smudges on Thomas's face. But I guess that it can go that way too. I don't know, but the lipstick metaphor is non-existent in this series, in this universe. I don't even know if it was a thing in the OG, if it really was, or it was just like fans like digging way too deep into things that just didn't need to be dug into. I don't know, but I kind of like the lipstick thing. It makes sense, right, for Nora's character. I don't know about Manon though. But they don't do it in this one. It's not there. But yeah, that's it. I also love Manon's room. I love her bedroom. Like the bathroom, I think it is. It's like it looks like a closet, right? And it makes sense because why do you don't need that much room if it's your bathroom. Oh, it's so good. Maybe they barely show anything about her room, but it looks pretty from what I saw from that angle. She got some lights in there. Every teenage girl has to have Christmas lights in her room. Charles rolls up in his mom's car. I mean, I was expecting a flat car, something loud, a Lamborghini or Tesla or something. It's a very simple ride. It's red, at least. It's a very loud color. He doesn't roll up in a douche-mobile. Okay, but they really did flex on William's car in OG Scam, though. And they did the same thing in, Scam Austin? In Scam Austin, that car was insane. We only saw it in season 1, though. Like, they changed it in season 2. The one in season 1 was too much. It was way too much. Now we're on the date. And I don't like this scene. Not the date scene, but okay, so we're driving to the date area, and there are just too many shots of Charles driving. I mean, I know it was kind of the same in OG, but it wasn't. Was it? Okay, so we have a shot of Manon, right? And then we get a shot of Charles. And then we get a shot of a building. And then we get a shot of the road. And then we get a shot of the front of the car. And then we get a shot of Manon again. And then we get a shot of Charles. And then we get a shot of Manon again. And then we get a shot of Charles. And then we get a shot of Manon again. And then we're at the date area. You hear what I'm saying, right? It didn't look good. That's what I'm trying to say. I think they were trying to drag it out because the episode was really short, so maybe they were trying to pad the runtime. I imagine that's what they were doing with these prolonged shots. But yeah, they don't even play a fun song, right, to distract me from the scene. Like, where's The Weeknd? They don't play it. They don't play any poppy songs. They don't really play any poppy songs in Scam France. They are going for the more mature look, the vibe, I think. It's like classical music sometimes, or like acoustic guitar in the background. It's just that one scene I didn't like. It was weird. Okay, we even got shots of the steering wheel. Now we're at the date. Fellas, we've made it. The scene is over. We can take a breath now. Okay, so the date setting is gorgeous. It takes place on top of a roof and on like a hill, and it is like so pretty. Oh my god, I love high sightings, you can just see like lights and stuff and cars and like little people and the sky. It's really nice. Okay, I love that. It's simple and I like it. Okay, you can make the simplest things look cinematic, and they didn't do that in Scam Austin, by the way. Yep, I'm bringing up Scam Austin again. They did not do that in Scam Austin. They didn't have a pretty date setting. They were like sitting on a bench in a forest or something, and it was daytime. It wasn't even nighttime. Okay, anyways, Charles brings some hot chocolate because he knows Manon doesn't drink. But how would he know that? Why is he paying attention to Manon's drinking habits? In OG, Nora tells William that she doesn't drink in like the third episode when she goes to the party, right? And he offers her a drink. Sir, why are you being so creepy? Why does Charles seem so creepy though? Am I the only one who thinks this? He seems a lot more creepy than OG William. Okay, he's like texting Manon about her cute shirts, like probably from afar, just staring at her. I mean, sir, don't you have better things to do than stare at this random girl who doesn't even like you? I don't know. It's just, he says a lot of creepy lines sometimes. I remember thinking on my first watch this season for the first time that he says a lot of creepy stuff that I just took it as like the translation to English was just off. Manon is like super cold to Charles. He mentions his car. She's like, Charles is like, what's your problem? And she's like, oh, your car is my problem. Your car sucks. Who has a car like that in high school? Oh, and Charles kind of brings up his dad for a second. He's like, oh, my dad paid for that car. It was like, he says something about the advantages of money. You can just make problems go away. And like, yeah, he's like, oh yeah, I'm a problem or whatever. And, it's kind of a hint to his parents and how his relationship with his dad and all that. I think his dad like sucks or something in this one too. I don't know. They didn't really go much into William's dad. Not really. Something about him being a workaholic, I think. I don't know. I don't think he was like abusive or anything. Just like absent. I don't know. Like his mom was. Yeah, that's all we get from Charles about dad. And Charles is like, why are you being like this? Like, why are you being so like, And Manon's just like, because I want to be here. And he's like, why did you get into my car then? And she's like, because you blackmailed me. And then Charles is like, what the hell are you talking about? And she just like everything with Daphne and all that. And she's not falling for his romantic hot guy antics because Manon is not like other girls. And then she says he's selfish and manipulative and mean for what he said to Daphne. Yeah. And Charles, he's like, I said all that so she would leave me the hell alone. And, Manon starts blaming him for Daphne losing her confidence, but Charles actually says something about if she lost all her confidence with just a couple of words, maybe she wasn't that confident to begin with. And, he says he prefers to be straight with people, no sugarcoating. But, sometimes, you need a little sugar. I know people like that, but they're just like, oh, I'm just being honest, right? Like, get off my back. I feel like people just need, like, a soft letting down. People can be very sensitive. And Manon seems to understand what he's saying. And then Charles gets an urgent call about about the fight, right? It's very serious. It's a serious matter. And Manon says she doesn't owe him anything anymore because she did go on the date with him. And Charles is like, yeah, okay, whatever, Manon. And that's the end of episode 2. That was the episode. It was fine. It was okay. We're still building to the good stuff. There's just something very underwhelming about it. I don't think I'm even being biased, okay? It's just something very boring about this season so far. I mean, the first few episodes of OG Scam Season 2 weren't this, like, meh and slow. I'm not sure. Maybe when I get to the later episodes, I'll feel differently. Maybe. But thank you for listening. If you listened all the way through, I appreciate it. Feel free to subscribe and stick around for more podcasts about Scam France Season 2 because a lot more is coming. Have a good day, fellas. I hope to see you again.